Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brachi and I'm here to talk to you about skincare, beauty, and DIYs. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I'm pretty new to this journey, but I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, so I would love any support possible from all of you. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe down below. But otherwise, let's get right to my tips. So we're in this quarantine right now. A lot of dreams have been put on a pause. A lot for mine, probably a lot for you too. But I think this is also a great time to work on some beauty at home. So I know a lot of people are like trying to exercise more, drink more water, eat more fruits and vegetables. But this video is more about external beauty things that we can be doing at home right now. So I have 3 tips that will help you get that quarantine glow up that you want. The first one is honestly, drink a lot of water. And by that I mean at least 7 to 8 glasses a day. I'm sure you've heard this a lot, but if you don't already drink this much water, by the end of the quarantine period, because I think it's gonna be like 2 or 3 months at least, you're gonna actually have a glow to your skin and your body's gonna feel so much more nourished and healthy and alive than it normally would. And I know this because I have a lot of friends who don't drink water and they didn't even realize that life could be different. Like, a hydrated life feels so different than a dehydrated life. But yeah, so that's like my mini tip, but my main tip for number 1 is SPF. So I know you're like, what is this girl saying? We're literally locked indoors, not seeing the sun, not doing anything. How would I need SPF right now? But I have done a lot of research about SPF because I made the mistake of not wearing SPF like 2 years ago, and it literally destroyed my skin. And no matter how many articles I read, they were all telling me to wear SPF even inside, because back then I didn't wear SPF and it caused a lot of like my hyperpigmentation to become into dark spots that were permanent, and those dark spots are still on my face, and that was 2 years ago. So yeah, like even right now I'm sitting in front of the sun, not directly, but I have a window in between, and the sun is still coming in. It's still bringing this light to my face. So even if you're sitting indoors all the time and you only go outside for like 2 minutes, the sun is finding its way to you. So I would highly recommend that you wash your face every morning and wear SPF every single day, because that sun damage is so sneaky. It can give you fine lines, wrinkles, sunspots, hyperpigmentation, God knows what else. So even though you're indoors, wear that SPF. Now, for my second tip, eyelashes. Now, I am a student and I really wanted to buy one of those expensive Grande Lash serums or Revitalash, but if you're like me and you're not ready to put in that entire purchase in, even though I might try it in the future, if I do, I will do a review on it on this channel. But for now, there is an alternative which is really affordable, and that is castor oil. And this is my bottle of castor oil. Very, very basic looking. It is very affordable, and this one is pure castor oil, 200 milliliters. Honestly, you can get castor oil anywhere. Amazon right now is a great option because of the quarantine, but pretty much all stores sell it. I'm sure you've seen it before. But castor oil has the same benefits as an eyelash serum, and eyelash serums, their main goal is just to strengthen the bonds of your eyelashes and strengthen the roots so that your lashes grow longer because they stay on your eyes longer. But the main problem with eyelashes is that they usually fall off before, and they usually like shed before they actually grow to the length that looks really pretty. Castor oil actually does the same thing as serums, and what it does is it nourishes and moisturizes the root of your lashes, which helps maintain, strengthen the bond and the root of your eyelashes, and also helps your lashes grow longer and look thicker. What I like to do, I know it works because I've tried it before, but I just take a Q-tip and I dip it inside and I take out the excess, and I would just line it right over my lash line like that. Right there. And I do this every single night after moisturizing, after washing my face, doing my serums, everything like that. Once your moisturizer has sunk in, then you should go on with this on top and make it your last step. What I also like to do is take one of these mascara wands. This is just a trial mascara wand from Lancome. I just dip it inside. And then I take out the excess because you don't want too much because castor oil is really thick and viscous. So if you put too much in your eyes, it kind of like ends up coming inside your eyes and like clouding your vision and it's too much. So you really want very little product on your wand. And then I just run it through my lashes like that. Yeah. My third tip is coconut oil. But right now I've been trying to do it once a week at least. And what I do is I apply it for 3 hours and afterwards I wash it off. Now a lot of people do leave it on overnight. I think that personally it's a little bit too much and sometimes I start to shed more hair from all that nourishment. But personally for me 3 hours is like a soft spot where I really feel like my scalp has truly taken everything that I needed to take from that coconut oil. And then I wash it off and then my hair feels really silky and smooth. I take a spoon of coconut oil and I put it in a bowl, usually a glass bowl, and I warm it up for like 30 seconds and that's when it's like a liquid formation. And then I just take the coconut oil and I mix it like this in between my fingers and then I just work it through my roots. And the good thing about this application process is that if you don't know already, massaging your roots and your scalp is really good because getting blood flow to your scalp helps your hair regenerate and grow better. And a lot of people, you know, that's why they say that you should be brushing your hair because that brings more blood flow to your scalp. So this massaging process is really beneficial for you. And then I finish off by taking a solid amount, mixing it all over my hands, and then just doing a whole run through on the bottom of my hair. And I'll take some more and then I'll like run it through my knots to make sure that it's in between. And that usually keeps the bottom parts of my hair, which need probably the most nourishment, a lot more moisture and keeps them looking shinier after I wash my hair. Now, before I end this video, I want to add that you should check what kind of oil works for your hair. The reason I recommend coconut oil is because it's the most diverse and it helps people with all different kinds of hair. But for example, I have really dry hair and like my scalp itself is pretty dry. So I like to use almond oil a lot. That might not be beneficial for some people with really oily hair. So coconut oil is like a safe bet. Well, those were my 3 tips on how to get a quarantine glow up during this quarantine period. And I really hope that you try some of these. Hopefully you definitely do the SPF because I think that's a must. But I really hope that you also try the castor oil or coconut oil. And if you like the results, please comment down below. If you thought this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. But otherwise, stay safe and I'll see you in my next one.